Hey there. Thanks for spending a piece of your day with me. I wanted to share about Exodus 12 today. This is the Passover and all of that. I'm going to start in verse 21, and I think the dog is going to be helping me here. Then Moses summoned all the elders of Israel and said to them, "Go at once and select the animals for your families and slaughter the Passover lamb. Take a bunch of hyssop, dip it into the blood in the basin, and put some of the blood on the top and on both sides of the door frame. Not one of you shall go out of the door of his house until morning. When the Lord goes through the land to strike down the Egyptians, he will see the blood on the top and sides of the doorframe and will pass over that doorway, and he will not permit the destroyer to enter your houses and strike you down. Obey these instructions as a lasting ordinance for you and your descendants. When you enter the land that the Lord will give you as he promised, observe this ceremony. And when your children ask you, 'What does this ceremony mean to you?' then tell them, 'It is the Passover sacrifice to the Lord who passed over the houses of the Israelites in Egypt and spared our homes when he struck down the Egyptians.' Then the people bowed down and worshipped." There's a lot that's implied here, and it brings up for me a few questions. The first is when you learn God's word and you see his commandments, do you obey them? Number two is when you observe these things and obey them, are you willing to do it in front of your children and others? And do they ask you, "Why are you doing this?" And number three is, do you have an answer for them why you obey God?